National Geographic emerging explorer Zeb Hogan's mission to find the largest giant freshwater stingray. The mega predator is a true life Loch Ness monster that can kill with a swipe of its tail, and Hogan's quest is part of the new season of Hooked on the National Geographic Channel. Zeb Hogan is in studio with us. Good morning to you. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
Now, you first heard about this giant stingray, I understand, on your hunt to find part of the Mekong giant catfish, which is in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about the project, also the Megafishes project.
Well, so I'm director of the National Geographic Megafishes project, and it's the search for the world's largest freshwater fish. Or another way to think about it is to find, study, and protect the world's largest freshwater fish species. And these are species, about 24 species of freshwater fish that can get up to over 6 feet long or weigh more than 200 pounds.
These are just little baby stingrays that we have in our tank here this morning.
These
but
megafish,
like
they could be carps, catfish, trout, sturgeon. They're fish that people have heard about before, but enormous size. And so one of those giant fish species is the giant freshwater stingray.
And tell me about your hunt for them. And you actually had local fishermen help you find them.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's one of the great things about the project is we have fishermen who can volunteer with the project to help us catch these fish so that we can then tag them, do our science, release them back into the river.
Tell me about the ones that you actually caught. You caught a bunch, but there was one in particular, a pregnant stingray that was just huge.
Yeah, so I mean, that was amazing. So the biggest stingray we got, it was a huge fish. It was about,
as we see there, with all those people having to hold that net.
8 feet wide. It took 12 people to carry it.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to weigh it because it was pregnant. We needed to get back into the river. But that stingray could have been the world's largest freshwater fish.
Look at the size of that thing. That
it was
doesn't scare
enormous.
you at all, being that up close to it?
Well, I mean, stingray are dangerous. They have that barb, but they're not aggressive. So unless you step on one or unless you're actually touching a stingray, it's very, very unlikely that you'll get stung.
You know, there are a lot of scary-looking fish, though, on this series as well, including the vampire fish, which I understand was the last series that aired. And I know you're not on that one, but can you tell us a little bit about that one as well?
Well, what I always tell people is, because a lot of people do say, Zeb, these fish are so ugly, you know, and which
why do you do what you do?
It hurts my feelings, but
look at this! Oh my God!
But ugly, you have to be ugly but endangered. 70% of these megafish are threatened with extinction, and unless we do something, it's quite likely that some of them will go extinct.
And these fish look prehistoric, just about.
Yeah, I mean, a fish like a sturgeon has been on Earth for 200 million years.
Wow, unbelievable. And the one we saw with the big fangs, that was the vampire?
Yeah, that's the vampire
fish. And what about the pacu, which I understand is a cousin to the piranha?
Yeah, the reason pacu are cousins of piranha, and the reason that they're kind of weird is they have teeth just like we do. And so you see their teeth, and they use them, to eat nuts. But if you look at their teeth, it just looks like...
They don't eat flesh then, I hope?
No, just they use those strong teeth to crush nuts.
So what's next for the series, the project?
Well, so we have the 24 species of fish that we're focusing on, and the next one's coming up. We have the stingray tonight on National Geographic Channel, giant trout, giant white sturgeon, which is in the Pacific Northwest, and then a species of man-eating catfish in India.
Ooh, all right, so when you look at these little babies, these are nothing, right?
Aren't they so cute, though?
They're cute, but I still wouldn't touch it. You can. I won't. Zeb Hogan, thanks so much. Good luck to you. It sounds like a great special, and you can catch Hooked tonight on the National Geographic Channel.